is Alex Zavalny, and a few years ago I made a YouTube video that got over 1 million views of me doing a very difficult dance. And I actually made another video that also got 1 million views a couple weeks ago on an AI topic that was recently popular. And in doing so, I was able to, in 1 week, get over 1 million views from that video. I was able to gain 40,000 subscribers and make $1,500. And I wanted to share with you all how to actually get 1 million views on YouTube and how to do it twice, and kind of the process that I learned behind doing so. And it's a process that you can apply to your own social media if that's something that ever interests you, whether you want to grow your Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, heck, even OnlyFans, I don't care. You can apply these same concepts everywhere. So when I was younger, I really liked watching YouTube videos, specifically Minecraft gaming videos, so I wanted to teach myself video editing to actually be able to produce such videos, as well as how to speak on camera. The public speaking skills I learned on YouTube actually helped me a lot with my career. It helped me become the commencement speaker at my high school graduation. It helped me win startup competitions here at school, as well as get 2 internship offers from YouTube as a freshman, before I'd even done my first co-op or internship straight from YouTube based on different projects that I posted, which I think is pretty cool. These are the 3 main steps to video production. There's a lot more to it than this, but these are kind of the 3 main key concepts. You want to choose an engaging topic that anyone can understand and relate to. You want to create an engaging and compelling title and thumbnail, as well as be able to just shamelessly promote your video online. The key to choosing a good video topic typically comes in choosing a topic that you expect people are going to want to search up online, but that doesn't have a lot of videos already existing on it. This is just supply and demand. And this is what we would call like your gap in the market, your niche, or whatever we call that. And specifically for the first video I did with the Slavic dancing, I wanted to learn that dance, and it was very hard to do. And there were only like 5 videos of people doing it because it was hard to do. And on those videos, there were a lot of comments of people basically begging the creator to make more of these videos, make more tutorials. And so I saw that as a pretty good signal that this is something that people want to watch, and it ended up benefiting me pretty well. The issue with a lot of kind of beginners, what I see is that if you just post content that's already popular on genres that are already popular, you're competing against people who do it for a living, and it's kind of hard to do, especially when you're starting out. You don't have that level of production quality, so that's where choosing a niche really helps with that. And specifically with the first video, I was able to ride an uptrend in interest for some reason, and the Google Trends is really useful in just looking up what people are searching up, as well as what people are going to search up. It's really good for making like a lot of quantitative predictions, but really it's more of a more of a qualitative science than anything. And one important key thing to note about YouTube videos, and really any presentations, is that at the beginning of the video is the most important part. I wouldn't even say 30 seconds, I would say the first 5 seconds. Like when you look at the person, there's a lot of other videos you could be watching, so you have to do a really good job at getting the person's attention immediately and in a way that they can understand it as well. You can see here on the retention curve, around 67% of the people watching the video actually made it to the 30-second mark. And you can see towards the end of the video, I would say less than 5% of the video, 5% of the people actually watched the video throughout the whole way, which is pretty important to know that the first 30 seconds are really important. And this is the fun part, creating a title and thumbnail. So Mr. Beast is really good at doing this, and he's done this to a very, very high level. Typically, what you want to do with all this is to be able to create some kind of emotional trigger with your viewers that they're going to click on your video. And you can measure this through different things like clickback rate and other things. The main thing is with text, you want to have some kind of emotional triggering text like fight, ages 1 through 100, as well as big numbers. That's typically very entertaining, as well as other aspects of your thumbnail, which is typically just like your movie poster for YouTube, where you have contrasting colors, you have like wide facial expressions. And I mean, this video has an angry baby, and I've never seen babies fight against each other, except for the Chiefs fans at the end of the Super Bowl. But this video makes me want to click on it because of just how entertaining it could be, and it follows all these concepts. Mr. Beast, again, is really good at doing this. He has one video here where he's crushing a Lamborghini, which is pretty cool because most people don't have access to a Lamborghini yet have the money to be able to crush it. So he does this at a very high level game show style of entertainment. There's also videos where people are doing stunts, like this one guy who climbed the Shanghai Tower before it was built 10 years ago while they were still doing construction on it. And watching it is very much like watching like a thriller movie, because you know at any point if he slips, he could fall and die. And there are parts where he does slip and where it does actually rain when he's at the top, which is pretty thrilling. It's very fun to watch. That's why it has a lot of views. Animals and children also do really well on YouTube and titles and thumbnails, especially if you can get them to talk. Specifically, you have the one classic example of a baby biting his brother's finger. And it makes you want to know, like, why did he do that? Why did he bite it again as well? And that got a lot of views, almost 1 billion views. And you also have a guy who just decided to live with lions for a week, which is pretty interesting. But you don't actually have to like put your life at risk to get views on YouTube, although that's something a lot of people tend to do. You can just make a good music video, since music videos have a replayability to them, because when you watch a music video, you don't just watch it once, you have it running in the background while you're doing something. So it's especially if you get a very catchy song that you know can play well on the radio, it's very helpful to be able to do this. And a more practical example from a really well-known university out in Georgia is Clayton State. Imagine if you're an administrator from Clayton State University and you want to be able to showcase a new academic building that you want to show off to prospective students. A thumbnail like this I think would do better, because you don't want to have too much text that is covering the actual architecture. You want to show off what's going on in the architecture of the building as well as the orchestra, so that imagine if someone's like watching this on their phone, they're able to clearly understand, okay, this is an orchestra. If I'm a music student, this could be a place I want to go to. Promoting your videos. So this is something that's kind of hard to do, I would say, for me at least, because self-promotion feels very narcissistic at times. Like calling yourself an influencer is not something I usually do, but it's something you just gotta get used to, and it's something that you just get better at with practice. And one cool thing about long form content is that you can take it and you can actually split it up and make other short form videos. Like a 10-minute video, you could split up into 1-minute segments and have 10 videos. You put that on 4 different platforms, you have 40 posts basically for free. You can get someone to like put some Subway Surfers in the video, or put some like text that shows up as well. And as well as just collaborating with other YouTubers to be able to do that. To be able to kind of share your audiences, I think that's also pretty helpful. The promotion is very hard to do, especially like if you're a beginner, because you want to promote stuff that you're proud of, but you haven't had the skills to make stuff that you're proud of yet, so there's a kind of a gap between that, and it just comes with practice. And I think one thing that really helps in terms of like a mindset shift is that at the end of the day, no one really cares, because everyone is busy with their own lives. So especially when not many people are watching your stuff, that means you have the most freedom to experiment with creating new things. If you have a large audience, you don't have as much flexibility because people are expecting a certain type of content. So being a beginner actually can be very helpful. And it also helps kind of give yourself the permission to pursue things and goals that you want to do without worrying about what other people think of them. And that's what I learned from getting 1 million views on YouTube. Thank you for your time.